Hey, it is your girl Brittany Rains here on the live tonight in the car. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I really enjoy doing my lives in the car. And you may say, why the car? I don't know. It's really comfortable. But it relaxes me and it's peaceful and I like it. But if you're catching this on the replay, by all means, put in the comments, #replay. Let me know that you were here. But tonight, I just wanted to talk about a little bit about pursuing peace, finding those things that provide you a sense of peace. We know that God is a God of peace. And sometimes I think that life life happens, but two, we can find yourselves being so busy that peace sometimes gets lost. And I've been learning the last, I would say, 2 years what brings me peace, or what makes me feel relaxed. I'm gonna say relax. What makes me feel calm, I'll say. But ultimately, what brings me peace? Because that's something I'm pursuing. I want to do those things that not only are purposeful, but also bring a sense of peace to my life because it just makes sense. And so, what I had a thought about today, we had a Four Seasons tea for our church today, Sea Harvest Christian Center. Throw a little plug out there for it. We had a Four Seasons tea, kind of like a rainbow tea type deal, where we had tables that represented each season. And my season was spring. And to know me is to know that during the pandemic, I picked up gardening and I realized that I enjoyed just being outside, sitting with like doing nothing, even if it was just looking at the plants or looking at the trees, looking at the skies. I enjoyed that and it brought so much peace. And I found myself being in awe of nature, in awe of how God just literally provided all that we needed. And every time I would sit out on my deck and, hey, Brad, and just think and look at everything and just think about how gardening works, how plants grow, and all kinds of stuff. It was a peaceful time. I just be in awe of God's creation. And so with that, I learned that I like flowers. I'm not good with planting and growing flowers, but I like them artificial ones because, as I just said, I'm not good at growing flowers. I could grow some good collard greens, but I could not keep a flower alive to save my life. So artificial ones are good for me. And when I changed schools this last time, in my office, I was determined to have greenery and flowers, things that represented like calm, that represented peace, that brought me peace, that made me feel good. I felt like it would make my students feel good too. And so that's what I sought to find. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a decorator by any means, but I was I think it was Joann's one day in Fayetteville, and I came across, it might be dark in my car, but I came across these yellow and white flowers and these green plants. They were on sale, which is the reason why I ultimately bought them, because I like a good deal. But they just brought me so much peace and like they brought me joy. They made me smile when I saw them. And so I was determined to have them. And what made it even better was when I got to the register, they gave me a 30% off educator's discount. So, I just felt like it was meant to be. And so I've had those in my office the last 2 years. And today we used them to represent spring, our spring table. And so it just reminded me that there are some things out here that bring me that kind of peace, that make me feel at peace. It makes me feel calm. It makes me feel relaxed. And I would say it's a form of self-care for me because I'm in pursuit of those things that bring me peace. And so some other things that bring me peace are reading my word. We now have a walk-in closet, a big one that I can literally lay down in if I wanted to. And so what I find myself doing is I'll get my Bible out, get my notebook, and I stretch out on the floor, and I get my scripture going, and tell Big Papa Rains I hate we didn't know. We definitely got to share that with VT so we could support too. Well, Brad, I'm gonna be honest. It's not too late to support if you want to. It's a fundraiser, so if you'd like to donate, you can cash out $ Lady B Rains, whatever the Lord puts on your heart to donate. Yes, feel free. But it was a great event. It was really good. We had some. I'll take it. Thank you. But account for, when you have to do the instant fee thing. But yes, it was a fundraiser because we have some initiatives that we're working on. And so this was part of trying to do one of those initiatives to raise some money. And it turned out really well. Very excited for it. So yes, next time by all means. I don't know. Brad, I honestly don't know. Will I see you tomorrow? I'm not sure. I can put cash in your hands. I like that. It just depends. We don't always know from Sunday to Sunday if we're going to make it or not. It just depends on, how the Holy Spirit moves in the morning service. Sometimes we go long. Sometimes we go short. Sometimes we just, I don't know. It just depends. But yes. Still getting over this, whatever it is I had. But yeah, so it reminded me today, like looking at these flowers, and I was thinking about this live, these 30 days of live, and trying to catch up on all the replays and whatnot. You say it's Pink Sunday. Yeah, ours was last week. I wear the same thing. Thank you for being proud of the work that we're doing. Really trying hard. But yes, honestly, believe it or not, there was one point in time where people told me I wore a whole bunch of black, to the point that one of my coworkers gave me an orange dress. Like, she just showed up with an orange dress at work one day, and she's like, I thought you might like this. And I was like, it's odd. You just thought out like a random dress, but it was really nice. And she said, I noticed you wear a lot of dark colors, and I didn't even realize that I was doing that. And so that opened my eyes to the fact that I wasn't really representing what I was feeling on the inside. I wasn't feeling dark because I was very happy, very, very content with life at that point. But apparently my wardrobe didn't match. Hey, Ash, how are you? Cuzzo. Ashley, you're in Raleigh. I'm not in Fayetteville, but right outside of it. We're like 45 minutes apart. But yes. And I just don't think I've ever met your children in person. And that saddens me. But nonetheless, yes, thank you for joining in this evening. But yeah, and so she gave me this orange dress, and it was a really nice dress, and I really liked it, and I wore it. But ever since then, I say that to say, I noticed I color code my clothes in my closet, and now I have a lot of pink. And so my favorite color is purple, but now people are asking me, oh, is your new color pink? And I was like, you know what, it might be. But I'm also learning I like yellow. I also like orange. I like this, whatever color green this is I have on. But yeah, actually, yeah, we got to do better. I have to come up to Mount Peace one day and see your baby sing. She has a beautiful voice. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But yes. Yes, I was talking about what brings me peace. And I started out talking about these flowers and sitting in my car. I really enjoy sitting in the car. To know meets to knows that I will lay this seat back in a heartbeat and take a good nap. Because it's really comfortable. Even in my Altima, it was really comfortable. When I used to work at the health department, on my lunch breaks, I'd go out there and lay that seat back. And then what really spoiled me was when I was driving the Dodge Caravan, and it had the bench seats in the back, and I could lay it back and stretch out sure enough. That was good times. I tell you, thanks so much. I know. Yes. It is unreal. It is like me and Jazz are like starting all over again. You are exactly right. It is something. They are here this weekend. This is 2 weeks in a row, 2 weekends in a row that I've gotten to see my family. And they are all in their sleep on the couch. My mama, my daddy, and my sister. And I'm pretty sure right now Nathan is sitting beside my sister talking to her, and she just is knocked out as she can be. Hey, Daryl, you did some good singing today. Well, you always do good singing, but you were sure enough singing today. But yes, they are all in their sleep. And that's another reason why I'm actually out here in my car at this time, because they're asleep. I said they do that every time. But nonetheless, talking about peace. So, some other things I like to do. Excuse me. I like a big chocolate chip cookie. Gotta have my butter pecan ice cream. That brings me a lot of peace. That's my guilty pleasure, I guess. Yes. But also I like silence. And I think that's why I like sitting out here in the car. And why I like also being outside. Because it's peaceful. It's quiet. But yeah. But I'm going to let y'all go. Because my voice is probably about to go out on me again. But thank y'all for tuning in. And y'all have to catch me when my life gets together and I don't have these little coughing spells. But yes, if you're catching this on replay, in the comments, #replay, and tell me, this is a challenge. What brings you peace? What makes you feel relaxed? What makes you feel calm? Let me know that in the comments. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye.